Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Zoe mid versus a Lux. It's kind of like a skill matchup. I feel like it's probably a little bit Zoe favored. There are some things that Lux can do to beat Zoe, because one of the things is that if you're really good at Lux, you can actually also, I have Electrocute and stuff, so we're just going to continue fighting her because my character is kind of ridiculous for early game. Whenever you play Zoe, you can't play safe, you want to play aggressive, and you see how even though she hit me with an ability, I walked into her to let her hit me with her passive because our QCD is very short, so we know that we can, like, really not get punished that hard if we just step up and stuff, so... I was trying to weave that around the minion, but I guess I messed it up. Oh, okay, thank you for the auto attack. They do have a new jungle. Hopefully I'm not, like, accidentally walking into him here. Sometimes when you put down a ward, it's, like, really bad timing. Anyways, the reason why Lux sometimes could be good is that when Zoe's level 6, if the Zoe doesn't understand the Lux matchup, if you are forward, she can always hit Q on you sometimes, depending on where you're doing it from. And also, every single time that I step up, ever... if you haven't noticed, she uses her E. Because how Zoe works is that I have to... There's a Janna mid lane. I have to, like, press Q and then step up to make it so the range gets extended. And every single time that I do that, if she just hovers her ability... You fucked up. Oh, okay. I was gonna pick up her Okay, I used my flash to pick up her ignite to double ignite because I figured that I wouldn't be able to get that guy, but... It was worth it. Holy crap, I can't believe I actually managed to do that too. Anyways, what I was trying to say previously is that in the Lux versus Zoe matchup, her abilities are pretty good against Zoe because you can land them pretty consistently. Because every single time I try to use Q on the wave, she can normally throw her abilities at me. And if if she throws them at me and I decide to dodge it, normally then my Q won't extend far enough to hit the wave, thus making it so I can't get pushed very easily, because I'm just never able to step up without getting punished. That being said, though, my cooldowns feel much easier to use than hers because I can throw my Q from far away. It's a 7-second CD, and when I do that, it starts the CD when I first use it. Damn, I should have landed that, but let me pick up that flash. So my CDs are shorter than hers because she has to, like, throw E, and then by the time she throws E and it pops and stuff, my Q might be up if I, like, recently used it. And she didn't respect that and died because of it. Also, Dark Harvest is a pretty bad rune, too. So, I mean, she also just has, like, not a good rune page. I want to get this cannon. I do want to burn this flash to try to get in range of her to, like, bubble her. But for now, I think we'll just, like, play kind of far back. I mean, I have flash for a while, so it's fine. Also, I wanted to kill the Janna because, I mean, even though I die to her and it's a 1-for-1, I just got a kill, and Janna getting a kill, in my opinion, just is, like, not that big of a deal. I don't know if I can maybe just roam here, because killing a Lux underneath turret is kind of difficult. But yeah, previously when I was explaining, at level 6 with Zoe, when you use your R forward to, like, extend the range of stuff, Lux can throw Q sometimes if you mess up really hard in an angle where you'll get hit after you go back to your portal jump because you're forced to go back. And that is, like, a huge deal. I just realized that Zoe's going to get buffed next patch, and you see how I didn't one-shot the backwave minions? I'm going to be able to next patch if those buffs go through. What they're buffing is that they're making it so Zoe does the same amount of damage to every single possible minion. I think I can get to him fast enough, huh? Nice, I got an assist. I probably can't do more, but it's kind of cool, I guess, that we still were able to do a little bit. I'm going to miss some mid-farm, but it's chill because I'm getting farm up here. Plus, if they stick around, I might be able to even bubble somebody here and kill them. I'm going to try to go for Jan... No, never mind. Just kill that guy pretty easily. Oh my god, Milio kind of scared me because I wasn't looking at the minimap. A lot of people get tricked with, like, how you throw your initial Q. In that case, if you didn't notice, they got tricked because I, like, postured this way, like, horizontally to this wall, but I threw my Q up, so I've, like, made it so it got kind of probably confusing, because I mean, it's not too difficult to, I guess, follow my cue, but, you know, when you play League, it's easy to watch League of Legends players and be like, wow, everything just makes so much sense. And, like, the way that he's throwing his abilities makes so much sense. But then you get into game, and, like, your hands just won't do the things that your brain are trying to do, and it, like, becomes a lot more complicated. It's the same thing. So, he could have easily dodged it, but yet, you know, when you're in the middle of the game, you might make mistakes, and not see what's going on. We have so many Relentless Hunter stacks already. Relentless Hunter is crazy good because just being able to move around the map is nuts. So you can, like, join any fight wherever. But yeah, the buffs that are coming for Zoe maybe is that she does 80% to surrounding targets with her Q because that is a very, very, very tiny AoE. I'm trying to stall this. And got him with the last Q. We see that there's, like, maybe some kills down here. I do want an assist at least. Okay, or not. Dang. I was gonna just go for one single auto attack. That's why I didn't use my Q, so I could, like, get something, but whatever. We're really fed. And this is exactly how Zoe should be played, like, every single game. You want to play aggressive, you want to go for kills, and you should be pretty consistent with kills because Zoe is a pretty OP character during the extreme early game, like levels 1 through 5. If you get a good balloon, sometimes you just automatically win. Like if you get like a Hex Tech rocket belt that allows you to move forward and also like position a good bubble angle. In fact, I could probably get this plate. So we'll just grab that. And we want to extend this advantage and like continue doing stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. That is what we're going to be doing. Trying to just continuously pressure whoever. If I land a good bubble onto anybody at this point, I probably deal about 80 to 70% of their HP, depending on who the character is for like their base HP. Lux is surprisingly tanky, though. I did land a bubble, but there would be no follow-up, so there's no reason to do anything. I'm just going to play far away and just farm. We don't really care about trying to harass this guy right now because the way that I want to be harassing is only through bubble angles. I'm going to rotate bot to this fight because, I mean, this definitely looks good. Kindred still has ultimate, so she'll just use it to, like, keep herself alive for sure. I can just bubble all the way down here. Nunu will for sure die. I got a massive hit onto Janna, but she's still not dead yet. The Lux is also rotating. I guess I could probably just get the Lux, huh? What? That didn't kill that guy? That's crazy. Damn, I'm really on point with my abilities right now. I'm just landing everything. The thing is, with Zoe, I mean, one of the hardest parts about Zoe is just sometimes I have really off days, and if you, like, for instance, the Janna was underneath turret, and she was, like, pretty low, and I killed her very easily, but the only reason why I killed her easily is I did a pretty far away Q, which is, like, pretty unreliable, unless, of course, they're, like, CC'd or something. So I mean, I'm glad it worked out, but think about what would have happened if I missed. I wouldn't have died, right? I don't think that, like, I was in danger, but you just, like, lose opportunities if you ever miss, which is also why she's, like, pretty uncommon, except for solo queue. You rarely see her inside of, like, competitive play, because one single miss is just like, oh, okay, so what was the point in picking this character? I just did absolutely 0 damage inside of a team fight from, you know, making a mistake. But yeah, we have the complete advantage of the lane so far. We saw Nunu last bot side, so just fish for some abilities. I always like doing Q into far away, like E hit, and if it lands, then it'll just kill everybody, or like kill them instantly. I mean, maybe they know that we're in here because they all just rotated away. I'll just throw it. This is actually a cutoff bubble because if you didn't notice, if she tried running through this little angle here, she would walk into it. So the path would be going like this. But if she goes up and around it, she would walk into my kindred. So remember that you can use bubble not just to hit people. I did try to hit her because I'm basically saying, hey, you're going to get hit by this bubble or you're going to juke it. And even if you do juke it, you're still screwed because my teammate's here and now you have to like walk all the way around to keep yourself alive and stuff. So that is fine. We almost got that plate. I can go buy a needless. I'm just trying to like trick her into maybe like walking near this wall and getting hit, but she didn't, so it's chill still. She'll just clear the entire wave instantly, but I already got the turret plate, so I don't really care about that. Nunu last was heading mid lane. I do have like a massive purchase in base. He might have also went to our Raptors, I guess. I'm just gonna hit the blast cone first. Oh, okay, he's not here. Interesting. I mean, I'm here, but I mean, at the end of the day, killing a Renekton and a Zoe is going to take some effort and time, most likely, so. If it's even possible. It will be possible, I think, if I, like, buy my items, but for the time being, I'm just going to play kind of only for, like, long-range poke and stuff. We can use this bubble here at a pretty good spot, I think. What? You've got to be kidding. Did I actually get a wrong angle there? Huh. I hit a minion somehow. I honestly did not anticipate that. We'll just get Electrocute proc, you know, deal some good damage. He recently just used his E. Renekton E is like one of the only gap closers he has, so... I won't be able to get him because he'll just get blocked by the minions. But I did manage to juke these guys out. Nunu was rotating through the river. I did notice it way in advance. So I pretended that I was going to run away and like I'm scared of you. And then instead, at the last second, suddenly change my path into Renekton and use my bubble to try to keep myself safe. Because if I get hit by the Nunu snowball, I think I just die. Maybe. If this guy wants to try to stop me, he can. Okay, he didn't. I'm a big fan of Shadow Flame on Zoe. I really hate Storm Surge because Storm Surge accidentally sometimes like ruins things. I'm gonna go top instead of mid lane, even though this looks like a lost mid lane fight, because since Yasuo died, if Renekton kept pushing, he could have done a lot of damage to the turret, and I don't really want to lose it. So that was like my main concern. Plus, there's people around mid lane still, so maybe my jungler can like take mid farm and stuff. So I grabbed the wave. Am I gonna like face check them and be killed? No? I mean, I don't see anybody. Okay. I don't know why Jhin is, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Wow, that like almost killed that guy. I want to try to help, but I can't. I landed a good bubble here. Oh, I got knocked up by a Janinato, but she still died because we landed something good for my teammate. The Kindred ultimate kept my teammate alive as well. I'm just going to walk into the Kindred ultimate to heal myself. That person is already gone. I have 2 flashes available, which is pretty sick. It was warded here. So yeah, we're popping off right now, really hard. I could probably even build a Medjai's and get away with it, but I think I would rather build a Shadow Flame first. If I can, I could maybe kill, like, a squishy target, 100 to 0, with one single bubble, if somebody walks into it. But it's very dependent on, like, if they... My goodness, the Jhin trap kind of allows me to see her a bit, but see how she's posturing on the other side? She's, like, super far away. So, sadly, I don't think it's gonna work. Because I want to catch her off guard. If I try to brute force kill her, it, you know, it might be possible. I'm kind of a fan of, like, trying to do the long-range wall bubble hits rather than, like, walk at her, flash on top of her, and try to bubble her. Because she has her W. So, that's my thought process in that instance. Oh, that was kind of close, I guess. Don't be afraid to throw bubble at Mel. Her reflex sucks. The thing is that how, like, if you throw bubble near the end of your R, it normally doesn't even come back towards you. It will, like, come back towards you, but you're already gone because your portal jump, like, took you back. So I'm just going to finish my item so I'm, like, really strong, and then I just want to stay on the map for a hopefully long time here, and we can, like, continue pressuring. I'll even buy a sweeper because Zoe is a champion that can be, like, an assassin. Like, her main goal is you should win your lane and laning phase normally. You should dominate your opponent, hopefully do some roams. I know that there's some matchups that can be, like, super annoying and stuff, but your mid game is very powerful, and we want to, abuse the opponent, of course. My team also is in a pretty good spot to, like, get me vision control, which is very nice. I'm just going to rotate over to whatever this is because it looks like it's going to turn into a fight, and I just don't want my teammates to die. I landed a crazy good bubble, so that person instantly pops. I'm just grabbing the ignite, but yeah, we can... Oh, never mind. He's already leaving. Okay, he even flashed away. My bubble did not land on that guy. I really want that flash. I honestly want to get rid of this freaking... other thing. I picked up that person's flash now. That person dies. Yasuo ultimate. Nice. Yeah, I mean, they tried to commit to, I guess, stun me with Renekton, but I tried to flash at the same time. He didn't even have his stun queued up, though. So he probably could have stunned me if he just pressed it. She should die to my next Q here. I'll just grab that heal on the ground after this goes away, and then I'll pick up this other flash that's on the ground. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just, like, sitting on the outskirts, just chucking nuclear blasts at people, like, unironically. If you get hit by one of them, you're probably just gonna die. You're not gonna survive it. If I was more ready for that Janna, I think I could have hit her. I wasn't really mentally prepared for her to be up there. I was trying to look over this wall. I'm gonna go grab that blue buff too. Do not take it from me, Jhin. Thank you. The things to pay attention to for one-shots now is just, like, what champions have things that make it so they don't get one-shot. Obviously, magic resist is, like, a big thing, but also Mel has Seraphs, so when I do try to kill her, it will be a little bit different. As you can see, she reflected my Q back at me, but it did, like, no damage, right? Because Mel Reflect does, like, only 30 to 40% of the damage that it is supposed to do, so it's not that strong. Not raptors, but, like, any monster wakes people up if it's the big monster, so the big monster just woke them up there. Okay, I'm just gonna kill that guy who went forward. I'm just trying to kill Mel, but it didn't land. Oh, my teammates actually died. I'll just get it with my Q then. My jungler died, so yeah. Huh, that would be funny if that somehow killed. There's Australia's on the ground, but I probably can't get anybody here. And there's wards everywhere too, huh? I was hoping that she'd stay inside the brush, not thinking that I would throw something in there. Oh, nice. Got that guy too. This probably won't land, but I got her with maybe Ignite. No, never mind. Just barely not enough damage. So Janna tried to face tank to try to save Mel, and because she did that, I just was trying to one-shot, because I do notice, like, Q plus Ignite just does so much. And then we'll just go by our Medjais, because, once again, I feel pretty confident. The enemy team comp doesn't seem very good when they fall behind, especially into a character like Zoe. The next item is just going to be a straight death cap, so we have, like, enough AP to almost kill someone with just a single Q and nothing else. It's pretty damn hard to kill somebody with only Q and nothing else, because, I mean, Zoe Q AP ratio is good. It's 150%. But even 150% of, like, 700 AP still isn't so crazy to the point that you normally will have enough to kill people who have like 2,000 HP, and most people have 2,000 HP without HP items at all. They just like get that through levels. So they have to be like significantly underleveled if you truly want to one-shot somebody. Because look at Janna, she has 1.5k. We did see Mel. I could maybe try to bubble her. She might be... Oh, never mind. I was going to say inside that brush, but she's clearly not. Yeah, I can rotate behind these guys, I guess. Never mind, though. They all kind of backed away pretty quickly. I don't think that I can find an angle anymore. Just chucking a random bubble, you never know. It might, like, randomly hit somebody. Just gonna rotate over here. We'll just bubble this guy. I don't have my Q for a little bit, but that's fine. Whenever you only have your Q available, it's normally better to not throw your Q backwards. It's better to do Q sideways, so it's like a little bit long, and then auto attack and then Q again to effectively just deal like pretty decent damage to them and stuff. Somebody woke him up, so if my team dies here, it's not on me. It's kind of on you guys. Darn, I was trying to kill multiple people here, but that's fine. I'll just use these flashes to, like, pick up stuff. I won't be able to have my R back up. I think I could have killed her if I played that better. I'm not a big fan of using my flash if it's I would miss that. I'm gonna pick up your flash and then just... Oh, your stun duration... I mean, not stun duration. Your stun CD is so short, bro. Jeez, that kind of caught me off guard. I didn't expect that. I probably could also helped out with, like, trying to land a bubble, but... Oh! Wow, I can't believe that landed from that distance. I didn't think that was gonna work. Very nice. Let's just do this together, maybe? I mean, I'm okay with everybody getting blue buff, of course. We are kind of right now. In fact, if there's, like, some healing, I'm somewhat okay with staying on the map until, like, I finish a full death cap. I could sell my, Doran's ring to buy a needless, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna sweep and just see if, like, somebody goes for Yasuo. Because they might. This should kill her just straight up, unless I got hit by that. So auto attack her once. I use the Randuins for the slow to make it easier to land my ability. If I get bot lane turret, I believe, even though my team might have a more difficult time without me, they are quite fed, so I'm just going to trust them. This guy used his ult. I mean, not his ult, but his flash, so... My overall goal is just trying to generate enough money from taking the turret because they're worth so much. These inner ones, they're worth more than these outer ones to buy my decap. That's why I'm like sticking around for so long there. So 700 AP. My Q hits for 1500, which is like about the HP as Janna. Like, see, she's 1700 now. That's why it's so impossible. It's so difficult to kill someone with only Q and nothing else. I have 25 stack Magi and decap, and I still can't do it. Like, I did half of her HP there. Remember, like, magic resist exists as well, and I don't have enough flat pen to penetrate all of her resistances right now. I would need, like, 50. And that is a lot. I only have 29. Maybe if I had, like, a Void Staff on top of it. Or maybe a Horizon Focus to increase the damage. I don't know. I'm gonna get hit by that. Wow. Dang, dude. I really like going for somebody and then swapping the target to somebody else using my bubble to catch them because it works a lot. So that's what I was trying to do there. Didn't work out, though. I'm just gonna try to get, like... It looks like Janna's gonna rotate into the brush pretty soon. Not yet. Oh no, I'm so dead here. That's the problem with ever using your R forward with somebody nearby. I was hoping that for some reason she would go this way and not go towards me, and I got myself killed because of it. We still get the Baron and stuff, but just a lapse of judgment for what I should have done there got me killed, so it's my fault. That being said, we did get the Baron, and even though it's like a tiny throw, the lead is already kind of just gigantic, so I'm not like that worried about we're like suddenly gonna lose the game off something like that. Oh my gosh, the Janna kind of popped the hell off there. Well played. She has 25 stack Magi's too? That's crazy. I've been missing a lot of my bubbles onto her too, which would be like super influential if I did actually land it. Not been having a good time. They don't really have that much MR yet. I guess I'll go Zanya's. Zanya's is really effective on Zoe. Allows me to play aggressive and not be worried about maybe like getting one shot. What is this Lux build, by the way? She has a Lich Bane into a Storm Surge. She is it's movement speed Lux, and then she has a Crypt Bloom. Do we even have any magic resist on the team whatsoever? No. Huh. Darn, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get her. Goodbye. I can't believe my bubble went that far. Your bubble doesn't really go far unless it goes into a wall. That felt like it went further than usual for some reason. Interesting. Anyways, we're almost back to our stacks. Very nice. I have 23 now because I did lose them earlier. We can just continue pressuring once again. Just pushing in the side lane, so we have multiple lanes pressured, because I feel like my team probably doesn't need me. They're plenty strong on their own, so working on trying to do multiple objectives at the same time isn't that bad, just to, like, extend our lead. We might be able to just win the game, though, too. Using my passive procs to hit the turret, deal even more damage. Oh, I almost got her there. That was very close. I waited for my Q at the last second, did 1200 damage. Oh, that person just immediately dies. Where's the Janna? I was going to try to do the Q. You can Q inside a Hex Gate and it actually works. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. 31 minutes long, and I had, how many kills? 14 or something? I'm going to give it to these two. I feel like they kind of benefited me quite a bit that game for, like, assisting me for a lot of my plays. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Did 45k damage. We can, like, look at the Lux's rank, because we can just be curious about it. It doesn't want to load, so apparently I'm not going to be able to show anything. Nobody exists on this server, apparently. Match history doesn't load either. Alright, well, I guess we just won't know. Normally it's around D1 to Master Tier. My opponent's on this account specifically. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for Game 2 if you want to see another one. And I'm stalling a little bit of time because I did want to know, like, the rank. So Master Tier. Because I think my MMR is a little bit higher than what my ELO actually shows. We can look at another person, though. Okay, unranked doesn't really count because that means that he just hasn't played this season. Another Master Tier? Alright, so it's probably like Master Tier opponents. Probably all of them. Alright, so the whole entire lobby was Master Tier, most likely, so that's who I was facing. So, yeah, thanks for watching again. Stay tuned if you want to see more Zoe. See you guys next time. Peace out, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Game 2 of the Zoe. We are versus a Talon this game. It is like a skill matchup, kind of. Probably a little bit Zoe favored. But this guy's a Talon OTP, so... I mean, I guess people consider me a Zoe OTP, even though I don't even play her that much, but... Maybe just because I'm decent at her. Got my Taste of Blood. We do want to try to not get it by a 3-hit passive, but also we want to try to make it so we can, like, proc Electrocute and stuff onto him. Like, I got crazy auto-attack trades off there. So that's pretty good. Even though I might be down CS, this is, like, really nice. So if I can maybe zone him from doing this... Like, I'm hoping that my minions, like, a couple of them maybe die. Nice. I even hit him underneath turret. I don't think he missed any minions, though. But this is, like, a pretty good spot to be in. The thing is that when you get, like, level 2 advantage on somebody that's strong, like Zoe, you better, like... Also, I should not be doing that. There's also no way that you would possibly try to kill me, right? Oh, Protobell. I can just pop everything and just kill him pretty easily. Protobelt is, like, literally one of the best possible things you could ever get, by the way. Like, it is so ridiculous. It gives you damage, it gives you mobility. It, like, brings you normally closer to them, which is obviously, like... I guess that's the mobility part, but... Yeah, it's just, like, one of the best possible things, so I'm very lucky that I was able to get something like that, because I was able to kill him on Wave Crash, meaning that he just missed a ton of minions, and, sets him at least, like, a tad behind, right? He still was able to buy boots, but we are in a mighty fine state, I would say. Damn, I can't believe I actually predicted when he would do that. I can tell that Talon was about to Q the waves. That's why I, like, stepped up really hard, but... let's just let it crash, I guess. I mean, there's no way that he would probably try to fight me and kill me, right? You're just dead. The thing is that when I said that I feel like there's no way he's gonna fight me and kill me... I'm talking about, like, I was like, I feel like from my HP, him being level 3, Talon does have big burst, but, you know, I don't think he's just going to have enough, and he didn't. So we got another nice little kill onto him, pretty good too. This guy is, like, I believe not only Talon OTP, but he's, like, currently Grandmaster, so he's, like, pretty freaking good at it, obviously. So I'm glad we were able to solo him twice with some very nice early game trading to make it so I have an easier time. His flash was about 4 minutes, so it's going to be up at 9. And the rest of the team's also doing kind of like okay too. Yep, I mean, I did ping that he was missing, but it looks like my team might die to this realm. We'll see, though. Oh, they killed him. Oh, yeah, this is, like, such a disaster for the enemy team. If you ever do a roam and it fails, like, holy crap, you just get so screwed. Darn, dude, I wish I landed that, but oh well. What? She went in instead of out? Okay. I mean... Because they did that... Oh yeah, I have a challenger on my team. Maybe there's a challenger on their team too. Because... I don't know. I thought that Tristana could just leave. If I'm being honest. I use my bubble, and that's like one of the only methods that I have to like stop her, and... Oh, what? I missed that? Dude, that actually tilts me. Because I should have been able to hit that. Oh well. Just trying to make it so I don't lose this balloon. Pretty nice juke angles. I guess I'll try to, like, hard throw it the opposite direction of where he's going, because he showed that he was going to go bot side, and I threw it that way, and I feel like I could throw it to the opposite, I guess. He's going to roam bot lane again and probably be able to get it. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, interesting. I also have, like, no mana, so, yeah. Probably not going to be able to get him anytime soon. But he is missing, like, some minions again, because as you can see, I'm, like, not hard pushing, I'm just slow pushing. My team wanted me to rotate to this because apparently Gwen just was doing it, and then she had to leave, so... I mean, that's a decent chunk, I guess. Somebody ping somebody bot side, but I don't see anybody down there. I believe Ignite will kill if I can land one Q with it. I mean, I'll just do it, I guess, a Q. I can't land Ignite from that distance because your Q is much further than Ignite, so... If you're wondering, like, wait, why didn't you kill him? You said you have to... No, I can't. And even if I was in range, by Q, I kind of meant Q plus auto plus ignite, because I'd proc electric Q, because that's 3 separate things. So I guess I should have went a little bit further with my explanation there. But we'll be able to get a plate for ourselves, and I just take another base, make it so I don't run out of mana anymore when I finish my thing. In fact, he might be able to stop me, I guess. Okay, never mind, he won't. So we finish this. I'm okay with just going this, too. Honestly, the Sorks didn't really feel that good when I built it early. I'm pretty sure just having higher EP is more beneficial, unless you're totally committed to like only roaming and not doing anything else. So I'm okay with that. The game state, of course, is looking really good, but just because it's looking good now doesn't mean that the game is like going to be just like automatically won. Talon has no flash still. He doesn't have it for about 30 seconds because it comes back up at 9. Remember, I tracked it. You just add 5 minutes as long as they don't have Inspiration Tree. Inspiration Tree is this like weird looking one that Gwen has, because that is the one that makes it so your summoners can, if they have it, be on a lower CD. Otherwise, there's no way. Most people don't go Ionian boots either, so... Wait. Wow. I am very surprised at how much damage I dealt. I didn't think I could kill him, if I'm being completely honest. I guess I just don't know Zoe damage like the back of my hand anymore. I could have maybe ignited and killed there. I dealt 210, and maybe 1 W proc would have hit him too. Regardless, though, like, this is still, like, a really good situation to be in, though. I feel like he might just all in with Ignite plus his Flash, though, so that's probably what would happen, I think. I just want 1 auto attack on you. I just want you a little bit lower, because I feel like you probably want to do an all-in play, right? But the thing is, as long as, like, I'm mentally prepared, I don't have that bad of reaction speed. I need to just be, like, somewhat ready for it. If you're ever wondering why high elo opponents, like, do fights that were not normally going to be very easy to pull off, is because sometimes games are so lost, in case you haven't realized, this game's pretty screwed. The chances of us losing this game are very low. Sometimes when you fall behind, it's not that big of a deal because your teammates are doing good, but this is a different case because their bot lane's doing bad and their top lane is, like, not really much of a lead and Gwen's just, like, even. So technically, they have no winners. And the only way to come back when you have no winners is sometimes trying to do a crazy outplay the moment you feel like you maybe can do something when you have, like, availability of... Normally summoners are the thing that, like, make a big difference between, like, being able to outplay somebody and not being able to outplay somebody. Like, if you play versus Malphite and you're at 1 HP, if you flash Malphite ultimate, you're probably gonna win, right? So, in our case, he was just trying to do something as soon as he got flashback, because I was just a tiny bit chunked, right? I think I was like 70 to 75% HP. And that was like probably the only moment in the entire game, maybe, that he would ever have of killing me. Most likely as a solo kill. So that's how it works. Wow, he almost died. I can't believe that. It'd be funny if that killed him, but... Anyways, this guy's always living with like 10 HP, and I'm never popping my W, so I guess my bad on that. I'm just dead here. He got me. Actually, yeah, I'm dead. What am I saying? Tristana can just continue sitting on me with her freaking rocket jump because she reset it. But nobody to blame but myself on that one. That was stupid. Obviously. My mistake. I also got, like, exhausted, slowed, ultied by everything, so, like, it's really hard to run away. It's not just Tristana jumping on me, because Tristanas are quite weak. The issue was that I'm versus, like, multiple people. So, because Yumi counts as another person. Especially if she's, like, popping exhaust on you so you get slowed and stuff. Did I not exhaust her when she did that to me? I don't know. I don't know. I did lose my shutdown, so I guess I shouldn't be that scared of, like, just continuously trying to kill Talon, I suppose. Because who cares if I die? It's just like a regular kill. But he's not really worth that much, though. And obviously, I'm not trying to die. I should have an advantage to the point that I should win as long as bubble lands. How you outplay Zoe is just literally dodge bubble. If you can dodge bubble and stay on top of me, for instance, like, Tristana can jump twice, and Talon maybe can, like, use Q and stuff, you can have a chance at killing me. Because it's not like my damage is that crazy when they're, like, right on top of me, unless I go, like, a Lich Bane or something, but I don't have Lich Bane, so... yeah. Yeah. That? I don't know. I thought I was really on point there. That's surprising. But whatever. I can't get him. I probably should have won a sweeper as well, because it's kind of difficult for me to, like, stop anything. There's a ward here, so I'm trying to not, like, reveal myself so we can kill the Gwen easier, but I'll probably just have to, like, show myself now. He should die to the Ignite for sure. Doesn't look like I can get them, though. In fact, I'm about to, like, get collapsed on by Gwen, no? Maybe not. Ooh, lock it. He doesn't juke at all, okay. I was hoping that they would, like, juke downward into it, but I guess not. There's no way Yumi Q should land from that distance. I'm just going to grab this red buff real fast to make it so I have some regen. Talon might come back. I could maybe, like, look for them, I guess. I was hoping that Tristana would run away, but she didn't. She just is super patient. Oh. Yeah, once again, I just am not really prepared, so I apologize, brother. Let's probably just head back bot lane. I'm gonna have to, like, wait a bit to get there, but I will. In due time, I will make my way back down bot. I also want to wait for my Needless, because I feel like that's probably better than having an Amped Tome, since it just is, like, way more cost-effective for the amount of AP that I get. Talon's mid lane. This is because he, like, just shoved in bot lane, but he can't shove it in all the way, because if he does, it would be, like, super bad. Or, like, not bad, sorry, it would be very good. It's risky, because even if it's not me trying to kill him, it might be somebody else. So that's why he doesn't shove it in. You always want waves to normally crash before you leave it, if possible, unless it puts you in extreme danger. If it puts you in danger, you just don't do it. Or, like, if you think that you need to, like, join something very quickly. Like, for instance, I might potentially just leave and not crash this, but since I feel like nothing's going to happen anytime soon, I'm just going to stick around still. Like, that's okay damage, I guess. I probably can't land anything from this distance, right? Oh, okay. Ooh. Honestly, some pretty spicy damage from everybody. Probably can't do much more than that. I'm just using my R next to the wall because we can see over the wall, and obviously that's, like, pretty nice. Talon is missing, so that makes me feel like he's probably gonna, you know... I'll just kill that guy, but I might get caught here, because he might burn his flash to try to continue going, because it would be most likely worth it. He flashed away from my bubble, sadly, so this is probably gonna, like, end up in a lost fight. He also... Oh, never mind. That was somebody else. I was gonna say, like, Gwen's a pretty good character against me, and I've already, like, used all of my abilities, and because he didn't get hit by my bubble previously, that kind of ruins the fight. So Draven just got killed, like, immediately. Gwen is a pretty good character for carrying games. Can she do it? Can she 1v9 this game? I mean, Tristana will scale too, I guess, so... Because I have Flash, I'm trying to see if maybe I can, like, outplay somebody. In fact, I should probably just go back bot lane, though. Like, I don't want to take Raven's farm, I guess. But if I go back bot lane and base check Talon, I might just get one shot. We will see. Can I do it? Wow, there's so many roses down here. Goodness. Flash is gone, but I've already kind of healed a lot, so I think I'm okay. They're just, like, brute forcing fights over and over again. I feel like Talon is... I feel like Talon is somewhere. Yeah, he's, like, kind of nearby, guys. I'm gonna be honest, this fight seems, like, really stupid. I'm surprised that we wanted to opt for that. I just felt that it was bad as soon as it started, because, like, how are we supposed to, like, one-shot anybody with our team comp unless we, like, land on, like, a unique target? So Gwen kind of just destroyed Mundo and, the other guy. We're definitely, like, mainly a poke comp more than anything else. This is why you should never think that the game is going to be over just because, I'm not going to be able to get this guy probably before she gets back to her teammates, so... She's just rotating over to so she can attach to somebody. That's why I'm not going in. They just did Dragon, so... they could be in the area. At least I was able to get somebody, I guess. One is immune. Can't get her. We'll just base. They are starting to build, like, Merc Treads and stuff, too, which is going to be also pretty annoying for me. I'll go Shadow Flame. I think I want to go Shadow Flame Zanya's. Gonna lose bot lane turret, too. Akali never has been grouping. She's just been, like, split pushing all game. Mundo scales in his own way, but I'm pretty sure Gwen completely rolls him. Not need the Zoe picks to win. I hate it when I am responsible for winning. Oh well. Then we should just force around objectives and just try to make it so they try to fight us around it. That's probably the best case. If we can do that, then... yeah. Gwen is down bot lane. She's also fast as heck. But why did it look like she was so fast? That was just from Blue Smite, right? She didn't ghost. This is not gonna work. I mean... there's also no way for me to, like, walk in. Oh. I'm so dead here. Oh my gosh, I actually killed Tristana. I cannot believe that I managed to, like, somehow get a Q in between all of them to be able to achieve that. Yeah, the Volibear can just walk at us, and who can kill him? In fact, I guess really our only chance of winning teamfights, in my opinion, like, yeah, I know I'm important and stuff, but how does Draven ever kill anybody? Because he's, like, our only AD damage, necessarily. And I feel as though we're kind of just screwed, team comp-wise, because it doesn't feel like he can step up to kill Gwen, because of her passive. It also kind of ruins my stuff, too. Talon stealth kind of ruins it. Like, I don't know. I feel like I need to peel this guy, but how? Because Volibear is just beelining it towards... I mean, in that case, he went towards me, but Draven, like, died right before then? Or, like, wasn't able to, like, help out with the fight whatsoever? I don't know, man. I also don't really know how to play with Mundo jungle when they have, like, one of the best possible junglers into it. Maybe if we had, like, any other pick. Or if we were facing any other pick, sorry, with Mundo. I feel like it would be, like, way better. Although, once again, we have not fought with this, top laner, like, a single time either, so... that's another big thing. Looks like Draven's gonna go for a kill, but just failed because he got baited really hard, so he just burned his flash and didn't get anything. What a bummer. She stepped on it, but that doesn't really matter. Nice juke on that. I mean, at least we get, like, an ultimate out, I guess. Continue trying to pressure, like, turrets and stuff and just seeing if we can find, like, a pick angle. But besides that, I kind of don't got much I can do. Oh my goodness. I might be able to take this. It's really nice to be able to take that because it will open up getting vision control a bit easier. Also, Yuumi is permanently attached to Gwen now, so the rest of the game, she's going to be doing that. Aw, I was hoping that she would still walk forward. They're going to try to go through mid for sure. We need to, like, figure out a way of, like, punishing them. Finally. One of the biggest advantages that I can have... I might be screwed here. I can't even bubble. Okay, so we still lost, like, super hard. But, oh well, I tried. Once again, Draven died, but I don't even know who he died to. Tristana jumped on me, Talon jumped on me. That's, like, about all that happened. So what happened, guys? Was the Tristana? I feel like Mundo needs to continue auto-attacking. I feel like if he continued hitting... oh, okay, nice. They still managed to kill. But yeah, see how difficult it is? We killed one of their most insane members. In fact, probably one of the members that can't make us ever win the game. And I didn't really get punished that hard because I was able to Zanya's, and we still lost that hard? Like, what? It's kind of mind-boggling, to me at least. It's okay, though. I'm glad that we managed to do something, right? Which is, the reason why Gwen face checked is because how high elo works, how you get vision control is literally, if we have vision control before them, they can't face check us, really, right? So, because of that, do you really think that they're doing Baron? I mean, if they get Baron, I guess it's my fault, but I just used my trinket on the dragon because I figured that's, like, definitely the play that they would rather go for. Damn, that was kind of close to landing on him. Anyways, Nautilus is dead again. He has no way to run away every single time. Whenever they just jump in, it's just immediate death. I can, like, poke that guy, I guess. We can't even face check or what? Mundo's level 16. I would have honestly been fine to continue trying to fight, but I guess Draven leaving means that it's just doomed. Well, I mean, we're up 50 farm on this guy, and I don't know why that Talon stepped up there. So the best thing to do if you ever get a pick of a straggler being somebody that like is just sticking around when he shouldn't be, can open up big opportunities for opening up windows to like do stuff like this, because now they have to fight us 4v5, but once again, like Akali's super late, and they might still be able to win 4v5 because of how insane they are. We'll see if they even contest, though. They might just give it. Which they do. And then we will just maybe be able to finally, like, siege, or just... I guess we can't even siege. The thing is that they just brute force fight us. Like, it feels like we're not getting caught by a crazy flank. They literally just run at us and die. Or, I mean, they don't die. We die. It's kind of nuts. But it's okay. We have another item for ourselves. I wonder if actually going a decap might be more beneficial than going a void staff, because maybe my E does give 10 when I land it. It is kind of like a mini void staff, so if I land it on a Merc Tread user, plus I have like Shadow Flame, let's go bot lane, but I just don't want to accidentally go down here and then like my whole entire team dies or something. In fact, I mean, I could also get picked too if they really want to like commit a bunch of resources to try to get me. We do have good vision control, but I just am wondering if somebody was able to like collapse into one of these brushes before then. Which is why I'm like checking every single one. Alright. They had any other champs besides that freaking Gwen. Wow. She's just gonna brute force. Oh, I guess I just die. Alright, well played to them. Man, Gwen is broken. That is insane. Her slow on her ultimate is honestly really unfair. Like, that is kind of crazy. It's like, it feels like a Nasus with her. That was one of the things that they recently changed, too. The good news is that the Baron wasn't necessarily wasted because they sent everybody. So, as you can see, the split-pushing Akali is doing a lot of stuff. It's just Tristana. Looks like Mundo most likely can't escape. But that's fine. It's okay. Oh, oh. Well, you tried it, Collie. That was a nice attempt. They're starting to get really tanky, too. They have 2 mountain dragons, and it looks like they probably are going to be able to get the 3rd one, too. Their base is a bit in shambles, but I don't think that the game state is much better. It's slightly better. Let's be a little bit more positive on it. I mean, we just did get a bunch of stuff. We got Baron, we got some of their inhibs. I just can't believe how easy it is for Gwen to just R and then just kill me. Does she even have 3 items? She doesn't even have 3 items. Like, what the... What is Riot doing with the Gwen, bro? How do they think that it's illegal for a champion like that to exist? That is ridiculous. Do you guys want me to just push in bot? Like... I think that the best case scenario would be... I'm on the way, but Draven might be screwed already. He already got caught, bro. Draven's not very useful for surviving. I guess I got caught too, though, so... Did manage to land like a bubble, but not that it really matters. I think that we just don't fight this. I don't know why we're trying to brute force so hard again. Like, I'm landing really good hits onto their carry, but as you can see, it's not really dealing that much because Yuumi just heals them. And then my team does not deal damage to any of these guys either. They're just walking in. Wow, she crit me. I pressed my Zhonya's the moment I saw the auto attack coming because I was gonna just like Zhonya's it. But also that crit hit really hard too. You can use your Q mid Zhonya's too. Literally a quarter of a second if I just press it. It doesn't fizzle your Q or anything and I would have killed her. I just was kind of focused on seeing her pathing. So I was like really trying to not mess up missing, because if I miss and then I Zhonya's, then she probably doesn't die, I think. My team's trying to push mid because they all rotated a dragon. Man, I wonder how good that could have been if I just didn't die. Oh well. I mean, that fight was without Draven at the beginning, so technically it probably was one of the best possible situations we most likely could have gotten, I guess. It took me so long to even deal any damage to them after landing so many consistent hits, though. Okay, well, Draven's dead again, so once again, we are just going to probably just lose an objective. Unless for some reason Mundo can steal it. But, yeah, okay, so we're going to try to literally kill Gwen with all of you. I don't even trust it. I bet Gwen's going to kill all of you. I just have a feeling, a suspicion. What do you know? That's crazy. That's wild. Bro, you are not going to be able to fight with me. My max range Q to her doesn't even break that guy's freaking shield. Like, I do not deal damage to them at all. Can you try to commit like over and then I can like bubble you and then Zhonya's? No. Well, guys, it looks like I think we might have not... I mean, I don't know. I think that we probably got outscaled and there should be almost no way to ever win this game. But at the same time, it feels like we're probably losing the past, like, 5 minutes only because Draven repeat dies nonstop. So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is a chance of us still winning. I just feel kind of demoralized because those aren't even things that I can freaking solve, man. My super high elo teammate continues to die on repeat over and over again right before every single major objective is up. Like, what is going on? I also really want to spend my money, too. I'm so poor. Collie's dead. We just never have the... Oh, wait. No, she's dead. Another person dead. At least she was able to, like, somewhat escape almost. Well, probably not gonna be able to do anything here, so... I'll just check out abilities, but we're kind of just screwed, I'd say. I don't think Raven damage is also enough to even, like, kill their tank here, guys. Like, I don't even deal damage to that person either. GG. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. At least I showcased how you're supposed to win lane. I do think that this is probably one of the worst possible team comps I have ever seen in terms of, like, I don't know, well-rounded. I do not like most of the teammates' decisions on their champion picks. But that being said, who knows? Maybe I could have carried if I played it better. I did most damage on my team. I literally made Talon a non-factor for the entire game. So regardless, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you just do what I do and you get this fed, you will most likely win your game. This is, like, not common. I should win this, but sometimes you just get teams like this. So yeah, sometimes you what is it? What do I always say? Like, if you play perfectly, that doesn't mean you should win, or like you will win. You'll lose. It happens. All right, see you guys later. Bye.